All right, looks like I'm on. What's up, YouTube? I just wanted to. Whoa! All right. Well, welcome everybody to this wonderful Saturday. What is today? The 11th of May. This year's Saturday, ain't it? All right. So I just want to make a quick video today about this whole Ayesha Curry event that happened this week. So pretty much, if you don't know what happened, Ayesha Curry is the wife of one of the most famous current basketball players, Steph Curry. You know, he's one of the greatest shooters to play the game, one of the greatest shooters of today. Um, this guy's $100 million man. All right. So what happened this week? His wife Ayesha went on a show with Jada Pinkett, Will Smith's wife, and she let out her feelings on the air publicly. All right. So anybody that's been in a relationship, right? You if you use social media and whatnot, you see a lot of memes and whatnot where people say, keep your relationships at home. Don't post all your stuff online for everybody to see, and that's nobody's business what's happening in the home, right? And what happened this week? Ayesha Curry went out and told the world, excuse me, she told the world about her feelings about her relationship with her man, as far as he gets a lot of groupie attention. He has a lot of girls that throw themselves at her and all that, and how she felt about that, about the groupies, right? So she talked about that, and then she went on. Now we already know, all these famous people. We already know the rappers, the ballers, actors, singers, right? They're gonna get attention. She knew that going in. She knew that 5 years into their marriage. They've been together for 10 years. They've got, what, 2 or 3 kids. Okay, but she went out and talked about that. And there's nothing wrong with being irritated by the groupies and all that. Okay, she said that. But what she also did was she threw in something that I perceive the whole world didn't need to hear, right? As a man with my wifey and my family and whatnot, she went and told the world that she's not getting attention from a lot of men, and that she questioned herself, or questioned, what's wrong with herself, what's wrong with me, how come I'm not getting this attention. All right. So, that raised the eyebrows of a lot of people in America. Okay. Um, and a lot of people feel different ways. So there are a lot of women that would agree with everything she said. Okay. The female nature, okay, they want attention. This is why you have all these girls on IG showing their bodies off, just showing everything that they got, putting themselves up, the Photoshop, the whole thing. That's all about attention. Okay, women crave that attention. They need that attention. Okay, they got to put themselves out there so that they can find the best possible mate. Right? Females are responsible for carrying on humanity. Okay, so they're supposed to choose the best possible mate and person to give them children, to carry on. That's in their nature. That's bred in them. Okay, from when they're 11 years old, Mother Nature kicks in and starts, controlling their body. Okay, and then they learn about why they're bleeding once a month. Okay, that's because they do have a specific purpose, a specific job that Mother Nature gave them. All right, that they have a role to play in this human project of Earth. All right, so yes, there's nothing wrong with girls. They want the attention and all that. Okay, of course, you'll hear a lot of women projecting their own insecurities on the women who are on Instagram and Facebook and Snapchat, showing their bodies and putting themselves up and all that. There's a lot of women that hate on them, right? But there's also a lot of other women that are like, hey, I don't see nothing wrong with that. If you got it, flaunt it, right? And the guys, they give them all the attention that they can ask for. Okay, all the attention that these girls want, they are getting online. Ayesha Curry gets a lot of that attention. She's an attractive female, right? Um, and she has millions of likes. If you look through all her social media and all that, she's getting the attention and all that. Um, that she, I guess she doesn't. I don't understand when she says she's not getting attention. I kind of do understand it, but um, I take that back. All right, so she says she's not getting the attention, but if you go on any of her social media, you'll see that she's getting all kinds of male attention. All right, um, what what men understand is that she's not getting the attention, the specific attention she wants. Now, she didn't go on that show and say anything bad about her husband. Okay, she said he's a man, he's doing what he needs to do for the family, he's providing, and these groupies are jumping all over him. She didn't say anything bad about her man. But what she did do was say that she's craving the attention of men outside of her relationship. Okay, that to me is straight up disrespect. All right, to go out again publicly. She told the world she wants the attention of men outside of her relationship. Okay, and this is why I say we owe her thanks. We owe Ayesha Curry a million thanks because she just exposed for the millions of men in the world that don't understand women. You just heard it from the horse's mouth. All right. She is a woman. She's married to a millionaire. All right. He's $100 million man. Okay. He's taking care of the family. He's doing all that stuff that we were raised up to do. Our current society tells you to go out there, make something of yourself, get your family, take care of your woman, and all of that. And he's doing all of that. Nobody had any disrespect for Steph Curry as a man when it comes to how he's living off the court. Okay, on the court, people talk snap about him, talk all kinds of stuff as far as the referees not calling fouls and all that. Yeah, that's how he does his job. Okay, but when it came to his family, nobody was saying nothing bad about this man. And then all of a sudden, his wife comes out and tells the world that the $100 million man ain't enough. Okay, I want more men to check me out. I want more guys, throwing themselves at me. I think she was looking maybe for a specific type of men. Okay, she's got a good, and Steph Curry, I'm a man, no homo type stuff, but he's a good looking dude. And as he's getting older, he's 31 now, right? So he looks better than he did when they got together. And what if he's 31? He was 21 when they got together. So he's smaller. You know what I'm saying? Maybe didn't carry himself so well. Got in the NBA. Learned how to get his hair done. Got his clothes right and all that. So now what we see of Steph Curry in public and all that, yeah, these girls are throwing at him. Oh, by the way, he's $100 million man. She publicly went out and said she wants the attention of men. Okay, again, female nature. They want attention. All right. We have to understand, okay, all women want attention. Okay. That's one thing to want attention, right? They know that. That's what you talk about with your girlfriends, maybe your mom, okay, your friends and your family and stuff. But you don't embarrass your husband publicly and invite other men's attention into your home. All right, that's the disrespect. Um, that just goes to show that you got to get to know these women that you're with. Okay, they're capable of a lot if you don't have your house in order. All right, so and she's just one woman. Okay, and we see all the shows, everything that's out there. The basketball wives There's a television show, Love and Hip Hop. We see all the stuff that these women are doing publicly. Okay, and you still have guys that are out there, these white knights and stuff, and protecting them. Steph Curry, he was raised a certain way, and he's still carrying on that role that he was taught to be. He went out and defended his wife publicly. Okay, what he did was he allowed the disrespect that his wife showed him. He can't take that back. All right, he didn't have his house in order. Okay, and I wish him nothing but the best. I don't know the man. I don't hate him or nothing like that. But what I do know is that he allowed his wife to publicly disrespect him, and on top of that, he pulled that white knight move and jumped on and defended her to the public, talking about the people that are talking smack about her are just wrong and this and that. No, she showed her feelings, and guess what? America's showing their feelings. Your wife disrespected you, bro, and then you went on and said that that's okay. So you opened up the floodgates to whatever is coming to you in the near future. And it's once you allow certain types of behaviors and actions, it just snowballs. All right, that's facts. That's why we see the divorce rates going up. That's why we see women acting all kinds of crazy in public. Right? There was a time where women would not act certain ways in public, but because men are allowing these women to pull this stuff, and then you have other, I call them weak men. Okay, they're males. They're not men yet. These weak guys are going out there and defending these women's foolishness. Right? Like, so as long as you got these weak guys allowing this type of behavior and whatnot, they're going to keep doing it. And that's why we have this fourth, I don't know, what do they call it, the feminist movement and stuff. Is crazy. You got girls running around naked in the streets now, holding up signs about I'm a woman and this and that, and respect me. You want respect, but you run around naked. All right? That's right, Mark. Hey, don't reward bad behavior. That's right. See, that's something that we hear from our guy Donovan Sharp. All right, he tells us don't reward bad behavior. And that's something that every man needs to know. Okay, when you're vetting the woman that you're going to have in your life, okay, you're supposed to teach her from the start what you will accept and what you will not accept. All right, so this is a lesson that all men need to know. Straight up, okay? When you get with her, the whole purpose of dating and getting in a relationship is to make sure that this wife is a complement to this woman is a complement to your life. Okay, you don't want to just bring some women in there and then find out 3 months down the road that she's got crazy tendencies and all that. Okay, so don't jump into these relationships right away and tell someone she's your girlfriend, because now you're going to be held to that. Okay, you got to make sure you vet these women, make sure that you know who you're dealing with, know what kind of behavior she has. Okay, let her know what's okay and what's not okay. If she wants to be with you, she'll change. If she continues her behavior, then you know that she doesn't truly respect you. Right? Then it's time to let that one go. Don't get in the relationship. Date these women. Get to know them. All right, but don't put that label on them of girlfriend, wife, whatever it is. That's my my number one. No, don't give her no labels. Okay, you get to know these women, so that you don't have to deal with it later on. Okay, so here's something that I thought about with this situation with Ayesha Curry and Steph Curry. He's $100 million man. Okay. Luckily, he's $100 million man. Even if her little hamster goes crazy or whatever and keeps on, and as this, we'll watch this progress, because this is going to happen publicly now. The world is watching this relationship. Okay, Steph Curry has to figure out a way to reel her back in. Okay, because he let her get away with it. Okay, and all these women that are gonna back her up. And you know what? Yeah, y'all keep doing that and watch what happens because there's all them groupies know that he's $100 million man. Okay, he's got quite a few years still left in him. Okay, if something happens and they get divorced, yes, Steph Curry will be okay. Even if she takes half, if she walks away with $50 million and the kids or whatever happens, right? He's still got $50 million. Financially, he will be okay. He's got years on his contracts. Okay, and he's not gonna go away no time soon. He's got a good at least 10 more years in the NBA if he wants it. Right? He's a shooter. He don't have to go in there and bang around with the big guys. He can sit on the outside and shoot all day. Larry Bird status. All right. But now imagine being the $40,000 man. Okay. If you're making $20 an hour full time, trying to take care of your family and all that, and your woman is going out there asking for the attention of men outside of your home, right? And you decide that you don't want to put up with that, right? If you ask for a divorce, or if she goes out and finds that guy or those guys that are giving her the attention she wants, what's going to happen when that divorce happens? You just went from a $40,000 man, she's going to take half. They've been married for 10 years, the Currys. So you married for 10 years and you didn't teach your woman that this disrespect will not be accepted. You didn't teach her right. You didn't let her know what you'll accept and what is not acceptable. You just became a $20,000 man working a $40,000 job. Okay? You just took yourself down to $10 an hour. You're making below minimum wage. That's what you're bringing home now. Okay, if she runs off with your 3 kids, okay, she takes half. Okay, let's say even if she doesn't take half, the judge doesn't give you alimony. Maybe you're in Texas, right, or wherever they're at. There's some states that don't give alimony, but she runs off with the kids. All right, because that's the world we live in now. The women get the children, unless you can prove that she is crazy, just out of her mind or whatever. You you don't get the children. She's gonna get the children. She's gonna get the child support. So put that at $500 a kid. I'm in Arizona. This is a low income state. When I had to pay child support, they hit me with $500 a month. Okay, and I was making $15 an hour. $500 a month. So what happens to the man that becomes a $10 an hour guy, the minimum below minimum wage? Because she's going to take $500 a month, usually per child. That's right. Nightmare scenario. That's right. And this is what I thought. There's all kinds of stuff on YouTube and on all the social media and stuff like that. Everybody's different reactions. But this is how I'm looking at it. Okay. He allowed this disrespect. Now she's okay. And this woman's gonna keep doing that disrespect. Okay, she's gonna keep pushing the envelope. Okay, eventually the man's gonna pop and say, you know what? I can't take this no more. I'm out of here, or you're out of here, right? And then you get into that child support thing, and $500 a kid. That's $1,500 a month from a $40,000 job. Okay, so that's more than half your income that woman's gonna walk away with because you allowed her to disrespect you in the beginning. Okay, this is the reason that a lot of people are saying don't get married and stuff like that. All right. As a man, you do what you want to do. You want to have a family, you want to have kids and all that. You go out there, do the weddings, all that. That's none of my business. Okay, my advice though is when you meet these women, you vet them. You know, make sure you know everything about her, and you put yourself in different situations. You travel with her. You know that while before you make that strong devotion, devote your life to having this woman in your life. All right, so I think most guys wouldn't be able to handle that mess. Um, you know, you imagine Imagine being a $40,000 man taking home less than $20,000 a year. You worked up your whole life, went out and got maybe your degree, or you went to a trade school, learned how to do something, built up your skills, right? And gave this person all this time and all that. But the one thing you forgot to do was to make yourself a man and decide what is acceptable and not acceptable in your life. All right, that's something that you guys gotta do. You gotta, if you want to be a man, you gotta actually be a man. Okay, you have to decide what you will and will not accept. Okay, you won't go to work and let your equal coworker act in certain ways. Okay, you won't let your children act in certain ways. But at the same time, your spouse has to know she can't act in certain ways. Okay, everybody says that, you know, the men and women are equal. I think we're supposed to be complementary to each other. I don't believe that we are equal. Can women work? Yes. Can women be smart? Yes. Not all women can do what a man can do. Okay, I am never going to call on a feminist to go pull my grandma out of a burning building. Okay, I'm never going to pull. There's a lot. All right, there's a whole lot when it comes to that whole men and women are equal. We're not. We're complementary. There's things that we're good at. There's things that women are good at. Okay, so yes, you have to tell your spouse what is acceptable and not acceptable. All right. And that's one of the parts of becoming a man. You have to be about. You have to know what you're about. Okay. You got to set rules and guidelines for your life and stick to them. Okay. Build your frame, build your house, and don't let nobody burn down your house. All right. Yeah. Part of that process, like Mark said, you got to give her the test in the beginning when you're getting to know this woman. You know, there's certain things you can put up little tests to find out what her actions are. Okay, when you see how she reacts to certain things, you let her know what's okay, what's not okay, and why at that time. Okay, you let her know, and she can either adjust her behaviors or she can keep going with those behaviors. You know what? Let her go. That's why I say don't put that label on her. Okay, that's how you get your windows smashed. All right. She's not your girlfriend until she earns that. She's got to earn the right to be in your atmosphere. Okay, be the sun of your own universe. You know what I'm saying? You give energy to everything in your life, and you decide who gets what energy and how much. All right, you got to be in control of that. All right, so be in control of your health, your wealth, and your energy. All right, and your energy is being that spirit, that soul, whatever you call it, that's inside of you, that's driving you, and giving you purpose in life. All right, you got to protect all of that. If you don't protect it, somebody else will take advantage. Okay, so again, Miss Ayesha Curry, thank you for exposing that female nature. Thank you for showing all these men that we're helping. That's why we're here. We're here to help men make the best of themselves. Okay, it's not about how much money you can make, but hey, the more the better. All right, that's for you. We don't go out there and make money for women. Make money for yourself so that you can experience the things you want, so you can have the time to do the things you want. All right, you got to protect your wealth. You got to protect your health. Okay, because you know if you let these girls get away with stuff, you're gonna make yourself sicker. The stress, the anxiety. All right, like all of that of dealing with certain things, don't let it happen. Okay, let them know what respect and disrespect is allowed. All right, so with that, I'm gonna go ahead and get off for now. I'll probably be on again a little later. I like that, Mark. Yeah, make money, make muscles, learn game. All right, you know, become a man about yourself. All right, and show the world who you are. Okay, and don't be afraid of these women. They're just women. Okay, it's another human being. All right. Get them off that pedestal. If this one's no good for you, there's 350. Oh no, was it 3.5 billion other women? I pulled a big number out there. Can you imagine 350 billion women? No, thank you. All right, but yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. Hey, Mark, thanks for coming in, brother. I'll catch you on the next video. I believe Rolo's gonna be on tomorrow. He usually has his show on Sunday, so I'll check that out. Uh, yeah, and we'll chat, bro. All right, keep it real, man. Get out there, do what you do, live that good life. All right, take care of your energy, take care of your health, take care of your wealth. All right, until the next one, brothers. Take it easy. Aloha.